Welcome to the Crafty Diamond. I am Debbie. Today I have an untubing of sorts. I actually did this in 2021, but I am going to explain all of that. So hang on and let's get started. For those of you that are new to my channel, I love working on large canvases. I love max colors. I try to do one at least once a year. I finished my last really large project in 2024. I finished it around May or June. I've been wanting to do one ever since, but didn't get back around to it. And this is a perfect time for me to work on this one because Kimba's Craft and I are hosting the annual Josephine Wall event. And I'll put information underneath the description if you are interested in that. You do have to have a Josephine Wall official canvas, or you can even do a cross stitch if you would like. This is my canvas. I have unboxed this in 2021 and it comes in a really large tube. This is from Diamond Painting Deutschland and this is Magical Merry-Go-Round. And I did not know, because I was a fairly new diamond painter at that time, that I was so excited about getting the bow. I had got two. I actually purchased this one along with Diana by Josephine Wall at the same time. So I unboxed both of them and I realized as soon as I did it that you are not supposed to roll a double-sided adhesive canvas back up. It can cause rivers, it can cause bubbling, and it could, may not, but it could ruin your canvas. So I've had this girl, I've had her actually hanging up in a closet since 2022 when I did receive it. I ordered it in 2021, received it in February of 2022, and it has been hanging up on heavy-duty hangers in either a closet or a dowel that my husband made for me in my last craft room. So fast forward to today, I'm going to work on this one this year. And I only put this one off because at the time, Diamonds and Washi, Katie, was working on this canvas. So I didn't want to be working on the same one as her, and I decided to work on Diana. And I love the experience. I realized really quickly, though, that I needed to have some better practices for myself when kitting up and working on a max color canvas. This one has 200 colors. I believe Diana had 250. It was more than 200. So 200 seems doable. I opened this where I got this out of my closet and started looking at the symbols and became really excited because I recognize every one of these. With Diamond Painting Deutschland, and I really do like the way that they do this. I don't know if it's for all their canvases or if it's just for Josephine Wall, but all of the symbols have the same DMC number. They use the same symbols on all of their Josephine Wall canvases. So if I wanted to use prior ones that I have, if I run out, then I can. But what I like to do is after I kit these down, I'll put those in there, and I keep those drills separate because Diamond Painting Deutschland's drills are different. They're different skew than what the other DMC colors are. So just wanted to let everybody know that. As I mentioned, it does come double-sided adhesive. A lot of people don't like to use double-sided adhesive. I am not really crazy about it. This is the only canvas, or the only type of canvases, that's Josephine Wall, that I will do double-sided because I love Josephine Wall so much and I love Diamond Painting Deutschland. So with the 200 colors there and with Josephine Walls, doesn't matter if you purchase a Josephine Wall from the Woman with the Diamond Art or if you purchase Josephine Wall from Diamond Painting Deutschland. It is heavy, heavy, ugly, heavy, heavy confetti. I cannot stress more about confetti, confetti, confetti. If you do not like confetti, then you probably would want to rethink before you purchase a Josephine Wall. Because in one small section, I like to do 4 down and 4 across. This is gridded like a converted cross stitch pattern is gridded, and I'll show you that in just a little bit once I get my cat to move. And in one small section, and as I said, I do 4 by 4, I do 4 down and 4 across. There could be all 200 of the symbols in one section, and I have had that before. So just want to let everybody know this is not something that you can finish like in a day. I don't, maybe you could, but I don't know anybody that can, especially as large as this is. I do not have a thumbnail of this or a small photo just to show you. I will put that though in the top of the eye, or I'll put that in the video when I'm going to edit. This does come with a toolkit, but again, 2022, 2023, I do not have that toolkit. But if you were to purchase a diamond painting from them, you would receive a toolkit, or that's how it used to be. Now on the sides here, we are in a lot of sun today, which is a good thing, but it's a bad thing. On the sides here, it does have a schematic. This is a lot here. All of this is just extra. So what I like to do before I start diamond painting is, and after I kit up, I will cut this off because it's not needed. Now their canvases are not scalloped and they're not sewn or anything on the ends, but I've never had a problem with their canvases. So just to let you guys know that. But if you are new with double-sided adhesive, it's really important that you have to baby these. You can't roll them up and hope that it will flatten out. Now you might see some places here. This is just the fold of the actual cover. It does not go on the canvas, as you can see there. I don't have any bubbles in this, but again, I have babied it. At least as far as I know, I don't. I've looked over here too, because that kind of concerned me over here. I did open it and it's fine. I don't want to do it here because I have very little space. My cat is right here. I don't have the heart to make her get out of the room, and I don't want cat here on all of this. When I start working on this, she will not be around. She will be nowhere around here. But this does come with an inventory sheet, and prior me should have already done this. I should have already gone through and checked and make sure that I have all of my bags. I have all that I need, how many that I need, and that it looks like I have enough. But I didn't do that. So future me, hopefully, will not have any problems. If I do, I can contact the company. But seeing that they are in Germany, if I run into a problem, I'm just going to handle that problem on my own. I will have to either purchase drills, or I will have to hopefully have the extra drills that I saved from my last diamond painting from them. Then we have a sticker sheet. I really like their sticker sheets. They're very easy to see. They do have the DMC number and the symbols. Now, some of their symbols may be a little wonky if you are not used to it. And let's see. Most of the symbols don't have a hand. That's easy to determine what it is. And some of these are kind of difficult. This one to me looks like a hamburger. We have a CD here. We have an outlet. There are some numbers. We have 2 pages. There's a trash can there, an apple. Then we have some arrows. And this one's not that bad because it's only 200 colors, to where we don't really have any symbols that one may go, well, we do. We have a symbol here that goes left. We have one that's here that goes right. And I tend to flip mine, so I have to just remember one's light purple and one's dark. One is light purple, one's dark purple. So we have to keep that in mind also. But all the others are pretty straightforward because this is only 200 colors. I do believe, now that I think about it, Diana was close to 300. Diana was around, and then I did last year's Fly Me to the Moon. I think that one was $275. So with this one only being $200, I think it's going to be a little bit easier than what it was last year. But these are already cut for you. You just put them on your containers. The drills do come in the sealable bags, and a lot of people will just put the stickers on their actual bags. I can't do that. I kit up based on the type of the symbol. So if this one's food, I have a food section, and there's an apple, I'll put that with it. I have a arrow section, I'll put that. I have a medical, because to me that's a medical sign. I have nature, there's a cloud. So you have to just look at this and see what works better for you. And that's how I found that works best for me. I will be kitting this up with you guys, not today, but it will be soon, because I want to get started on it. But let's take a look at the drills. Okay, we have 4 drills here, 4 bags, 4 sets of drills. These do not come with any special drills. I am going to order, I think, some drills from DP with sparklers, and not sure how I'm going to do it or what, but I will need to look at that soon too. But we have 4 bags of these with their drills. Their drills are really good quality. It does come with the DMC number here. That's 437. And you will find 437 on here. And it comes in order. So it's in order by DMC. There's 437. To me, that's Pac-Man. And you will just put the drills there. So on this one, it is a lot of muted colors. So I really think that the fairy dust would look really, really pretty with this. But it's kind of hard when you have double-sided adhesive. You can't see the canvas, so you don't know what is coming up. What I like to do is two things. I will either use release paper on just a small section, or what I like to do, I'm going to put, if I can't get you guys closer, I want you to see the drill field. It's going to be really hard, I think. I'm going to close my blind and see if that helps any. Because right now the sun just all of a sudden started just pouring in here. All right, here's a drill field. I don't know how much I can. It's going to be kind of hard for you guys to see, but that's a lot. So I know it's hard to tell, but these are grid lines here. And I just will go 4 down and 4 across, and that's how I'll do mine. Now, trying to put special drills on here could be an issue because I can't tell what's what. So I may just let it go and just go with what's on here, but I'm not sure yet. But I just wanted you guys just to see, and this is 2 separate. It was so large that they had to have 2 separate cover sheets. And this is the side because the top is at the other end. And I was going to put this on the floor and show you guys, and I can, but you're not going to be able to see anything. So I don't know if that would be very helpful. But this is what it looks like, and it is straight. There's not any rivers. If you do have a river or you have bubbles, you can, if you're very careful, you can cut away those, or not really cut, but if you very gently open an end without cutting your canvas, of course, then you can let it air out, and a lot of times that bubble will be gone. If I run into a bubble, I will show you guys. Hopefully I won't, but if I run into a bubble, I will show you. I'm just glancing at this. It's a lot of browns in here, so some of this is hard to see. I do have to use a light pad for the Josephine Walls. And the interesting part of this is that what I'm showing you here in this section, there's a lot of the same colors. If you look at the CD there, It's a lot of the same DMC. It's also the circles there, which is actually a balloon. I don't know if you guys can tell that or not, but it's a balloon that's over through here and through there, and you got the person. I call that one a headshot. You also have what I call the flute or the whistle, and that is over this way. So that's probably all in this entire 100 by 75 that actually is some of the same color, but that's okay because I am ready for it. I'm going to close this back up. And if you have any questions, if you are really worried about double-sided adhesive, if you don't know a lot of information about it, I did a video, I think it was a couple of years ago, on double-sided adhesive, and I can put that in the top of the eye if I can find it. But the colors on these, like this is in, kind of hard to see because it is in a package here, but there are some muted purples. Let's see, let me show you some of these colors. And if I get this out of order, it honestly doesn't matter. But here is 3041. That's a really pretty purple, really light pale purple. And I will start at the top of this. I will work my way down to the end, and I will go across because it is, I think it's 75 across, 100 down. So I'll go across and just see how much I can get done at a one sitting. I am planning on having a weekly update on this canvas. And when I have that weekly update, that is when I will do, if I have any giveaways for that week, that's when I'll do my giveaways. I'm not sure how Kim is going to do hers, but I'm thinking that's what I will do because I want to show you guys my progress. I am going to keep time on this to see how long it takes me. I'm just really curious, and I really am interested in seeing how long it's going to be. What I'm going to do to get started with the kit up, and the kit up could take me a long time. I'm not going to kit all of this up on camera. When I do, I will start it, I will show you, I will finish it, and then I will show you what the end result looks like. But what I'll do here is, this is when my inventory sheet will come in handy. I will make a copy of this because I will definitely need it. I will go through and I will find like symbols, and I will either use a highlighter or I will use some type of a symbol format so that I will know what goes where, or maybe even number it. But for instance, 920, that's an X. I'm going to put that under alpha, even though it's really not an alphabet, but it's an X. So when I look at this, the first thing that I see, to me, that's an X. So that will go under alpha, and I will put ABC or something there so I will know whenever I go to kit it up to put that with like items. And then here, down here is a Z. So I will mark that as ABC. And I will do that for all of them that are alphas. And then after that, I go for numbers. And here's a 2, so I'll put numbers on there. To me, this is a parentheses. Really, it's arrows, but I look at it, I'm like, oh, it's parentheses. That goes underneath math. So I will put parentheses under math. I will put, let's see if I find another one that was math. There's a phone, a telephone. I know there's other math ones. If I only have 1 or 2, I don't do it that way. So I will go through, and then the ones I only have 1 or 2, maybe I only have the one of math this time, then I will put that with something else that will best go with it. My second option, I have another option that I have transportation, and I have cars. There's one, to me, I'm not really sure what this is. I think it's a bed. So I will put that underneath household. That's a washer or a dryer. I put that underneath household. So I have some really weird categories, but the category works for me. So my categories may not make any sense whatsoever to you guys, but you have to set up what works best for you. Now, some like to do it as color coding. They will just put theirs in color order. So for instance, if you have all golds or all yellows, or like this purple maybe, you might want to put those in order. And then this is colored, so you could just go to your color and see what that color is. Some like to still work in DMC order. I've tried that. I've tried several different ways. I ended up moving mine the first time, and I moved it so much and I was really confused. And then last year was my fourth one doing it, and I knew exactly how I wanted to do it, and I could find my symbol in a matter of seconds. So I will do the same thing that I did before. So if you're interested in watching this come to life and watching as from the beginning until the end, stay tuned. If you are not a subscriber, I would love for you to subscribe. Just click on that subscribe button. Also click on the notification bell so that you're notified of future uploads. And if you like this video, please click on the like button. That definitely helps. And also, I'd love to see an emoji down at the underneath the comments to get me really started and motivated on this canvas. Thanks so much, and until next time, happy diamond painting. Bye.